Hello! So today's video I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I've never done one before. I did an Instagram poll about a month ago and you guys asked me a bunch of questions, so I'm going to answer them on here. I was going to try and multitask and do this makeup look while answering questions, like a get ready with me Q&A, but I can't do my makeup and answer questions, so I figured I would do two separate videos so you get two different videos from me. They'll probably be up within like a few days of each other, so keep an eye out. So let's get to answering the questions. The first question was, is it true that it's not recommended to place glitter makeup on brides? So I do a lot of bridal freelance makeup. I don't know if any of you knew that, but I do. So for brides I usually don't do glitter on. If anything, I would use like the reflex glitters, like these from MAC. They're like almost like a twinkle, so it looks pretty during the day or at night, but I wouldn't necessarily do like full chunky like New Year's Eve glam glitter on a bride, because I feel like especially in the professional photos it won't photograph that well. So like something maybe like a little bit less sparkly than what I have on, or more of like a shimmer, like a pearl type of thing, like that, like when she moves you can see it, but not like full glitter. The reflex glitters are definitely really pretty. You can get them, well, they used to sell them in the holiday sets, but I don't think they do anymore, but you can go on MAC Pro and probably purchase them. They're super pretty. You only need like a little bit on each person, so the mini one or the regular size will definitely last you a while. Do you believe cut creases are not for everyone? That's what someone told me. I don't know how I feel. Well, cut creases are definitely for everyone. You just have to do it with your eye shape. So like if you have more hooded eyes, it's definitely going to be a little bit more of a challenge than someone with like a bigger lid space, but you can definitely do it. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do anything makeup wise, because if you really wanted to do it in practice, show them off. Show them up. What is your favorite foundation currently? That's a tough one. I would say my favorite foundation is probably, okay, I have a bunch because I have a problem. So I'm gonna give you my top three. So I really love the Huda Beauty one. I used it for like a year straight and didn't even go through the bottle because you only need one pump. It's more of like a mousse gel type of formula, but when you put it on, it's so like light and airy, but it gives you such a flawless finish. Some people don't like the fragrance. Some people feel like it's more cakey on them. It really just depends on your skin. Definitely go to Sephora and get a sample if you're looking to try it, or read like reviews online, but I really love it. I haven't had any breakouts or anything since it does have the fragrance in it. I know some people are a little more sensitive, but I haven't had any issues. And then number two is the newer, the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Pro Filter Foundation. This is more of like a medium to full coverage. You could definitely build it. I feel like it goes on better with a sponge. You get more of that like poreless, flawless finish. With a brush, I feel like it broke up kind of a lot by like my by my nose and by my mouth, and it looked like I had like a lot of foundation on, but I really didn't. That was the only downside to this. But definitely for like an everyday person who doesn't wear a lot of makeup, maybe you work in an office or you're a teacher, you just need something light. This is definitely hydrating. It'll give you that kind of like glow. So if you're dry, it definitely helps too. And number three is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. It's what I have on now. Gives such a clean finish, whether you use a sponge, use a brush, your fingers. I've never used my fingers, but I wouldn't recommend that. But it definitely gives like such a clean base before your makeup or anything. I don't really set my foundation with any powder. Just really under my eyes and like by my nose. I don't really get super oily either. Those are my top three foundation current faves. And then okay, so this says What is your favorite part of being a makeup artist? I definitely love playing with color, like on the eyes, on the face, anything. I love seeing people's reactions when I do their makeup, like their kind of transformation or like enhancement when I do their makeup. It really makes me feel like super happy that they really love what I did. And it's like a better version of themselves just for a special event or their wedding or whatever it is. That's definitely one of my top things about being a makeup artist. And you get to be creative. There's no cookie cutter way to do something. You can always, like, someone can copy and recreate the look that I have on, but you can do it so many different ways that, like, I could do it the way that I did it, and then someone else can do it totally different, but you can get the same result. So there's so many different techniques. And I love taking classes. I love learning from celebrity makeup artists, professional makeup artists, all of them. They all have such different techniques, especially like working with celebrities, being on the red carpet, doing press and TV. Just, it's so fun. And I'm so happy that I chose, or I guess I found my love for being a makeup artist. Yeah. Would you be willing to hold a makeup class or a lesson? Definitely. I've been getting a lot of people asking if I would be either holding classes or holding lessons. Definitely either DM me, text me, email me, go on my website, reach out to me. I am definitely holding either. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna hold like a class somewhere, but I think the lessons are probably the easiest at this point. But whatever you want to learn, I'm down to teach. What are your top 3 products? This is like a really hard question because I hate deciding. Like, someone's always like, what is your favorite brand? And then I'm like, I have about 50 on my face. I would definitely say my top 3 products, let's see. I would definitely say is my first ever giant Pat McGrath Mothership palette, the Bronze Seduction one. I have been using it so much, especially like these shades over here. Literally my favorite. It's a little pricey, but it's so worth it. Her products are so good, such good quality. I'd say that, and let's see, I really also love another eyeshadow palette. Definitely have a problem with palettes. The Carnival XL Pro from Stacey Marie. I really love her stuff too. Super pigmented. They're in the UK, but they ship super quick. The palette was, I think, like 58 bucks or 60 bucks or something like that. Free shipping, which was like a big plus because usually overseas it's at least like $15, and that really kills me when I buy something. And let's see. So I would say definitely those. And the third top 3 product, I would probably say, at the moment, this could change probably next week, next month, whatever, but I really love the Patrick Ta Monochrome Moment Lip Cream, this one. I have it on now. I've been wearing it ever since I bought it. I'm definitely a nude junkie. Anything that has like a pink brown mixed together, I really love it. And it doesn't get that like crusty like line that no one tells you about that you get, like that white line of like residue or spit, or if you talk a lot. It doesn't get that, which is amazing because I feel like that always happens, and then I look in the mirror and it looks disgusting. Those are definitely my top 3, but like I said, that could change. New products are coming out all the time, and I feel like I'm always the one to jump on and order them like right away. So it just really depends, but at the moment those are my top 3. Your skin is so flawless. How do you keep it so smooth and no blemishes even though you wear makeup most of the time? That's a good question. So I really don't have, like, in my genetics or my genes, I really don't have bad skin. My mom has great skin. She passed it on to me, thank God. When I was younger, I did have some like cystic acne from using some of the MAC foundations, but I feel like they've changed a little bit over the years. I haven't used them since because there are other brands now that have foundations, obviously. So for skincare, I'm really careful. I never, ever, 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 if I cannot stress this enough, do not sleep with your makeup on, please. Just don't. It's just so bad for your skin. I did it once because I think I slept over my friend's house after we went out for the night, and I washed my face with like liquid hand soap, which is like a big no-no because then your face feels like the desert afterwards. And I just felt gross. Like I slept with my makeup on, I woke up and there was just pimple central. It's just disgusting. Just don't do it. So 1, I don't sleep with my makeup on. 2, I'm always careful to make sure everything is removed from my face like before I go to bed. So I use all Kiehl's products for my skin. I use the Midnight Cleansing Oil, which is just to break down everything. So like later when I take this off, I'll take my lashes off, do the oil, and then I use the Calendula face wash. It comes in like a big tube with like a pump, and I'll wash my face once with that to get like the oil residue off, and then I'll use my Clarisonic, which I found from using it and not using it such a big difference. I feel like the Clarisonic really gets in like in the nooks and crannies like on your face to get all the foundation and just everything off, and it really like kind of just is like a mini facial like before you go to bed. So I do the oil, wash my face with just like my hands, and then I do the cleanser on the Clarisonic, and then I use the Kiehl's toner. It's the Calendula toner. I think they go together. Just like on a cotton round. Put that all over my face. Let that dry a little bit. It's alcohol free, so it doesn't dry out your face, which is really good. The Ultra Facial Cream. There we go. Or facial moisturizer. Mine comes in like a bottle, and then you just shake it and it pumps out. That one's a little bit thicker than the other ones that they have. I feel like before bed, like it feels really like hydrating. And then I've been using the Lightful C under eye cream from MAC. I've been using it for about like a month. I don't know if it's really like making a difference or not, but my under eyes are definitely more hydrated than normal. I don't really have like darkness or bags or anything that I'm worried about. If I don't get enough sleep, or if I don't get great sleep, my under eyes will be puffy, but I'll just use like the those gel under eye patches, which are amazing if you put them in the fridge and then you put them on, like if you're gonna do your eyebrows or you're gonna do your eyeshadow or anything like that. They're really great for that. Patchology has really nice ones, and Graftalash, they're from Australia, they have really nice ones. Also, but definitely put them in the fridge. It'll definitely help like the puffiness go down. Yeah, my skin type is like more normal. I would say like normal semi combination, I guess. I do get oily like in my T-zone, but like not super oily where after an hour I put my makeup on, it's like drenched in oil. There are some foundations that I've worn that I did not like that did that to my skin, and they went right back to the store. That is how I keep my skin super clean. I do get occasional breakouts, like sometimes by my chin, or maybe if I use a new product and it doesn't really agree with my skin, then I will stop using it for a little bit, see if it's that. But I'll just do like some masks occasionally. Clay masks are good. A lot of the ones from Kiehl's are great. The cranberry and turmeric from Kiehl's is really nice. It's yellow clay, and then it kind of helps out take all the impurities out of your skin. And then if you put like a hot washcloth or like steam from the shower and kind of wash it off there, that'll help you give yourself a mini facial. Do one more question. How did you get into being a freelance makeup artist? It definitely takes time, I will tell you that. It definitely takes a lot of work. There are bridal parties that you have to get up super early for. You kind of have to like rearrange your schedule. It's almost like some of those Instagram posts that you see where it's like your friend who's a makeup artist, you don't see them at social events or out on the weekends or whatever else, because our schedule isn't like everyone else's. And it's true, because like My Saturdays, I'll have a bridal party at 6 a.m. and then maybe I'll have a couple like special event clients after that. And then I also have a part-time job, so I'll go to that. So I'm up at 6, have a wedding party, which consists of usually like 6 to 7 people, including the bride. So you got to do that, and then you got to come back or go to your other clients' houses, do them, and then I usually come home and get ready for work and leave. And then you're not home until like 7, 8 o'clock, and you're exhausted. You don't want to go out. I mean, it just depends. Like, everyone's schedule is different, but definitely it takes a lot of hard work. You definitely have to build your kit. I started with like 3 L'Oreal foundations from CVS because that's what I could afford and that's what was there. I didn't really know about like the brands in Sephora or like professional grade products or stuff like that. So I definitely had like a super small kit compared to what I have now, and not even half of the products that I have now. And you just have to get your name out there. I mean, having an Instagram is good, posting your work is good. Definitely just consistently post your work. Definitely make a website that looks super professional, and have like a portfolio section with all of your work on it. I used to work in a hair salon as a shampoo assistant, so I got some of the clients from there when I started to get into makeup, and then from there it was just kind of word of mouth. Now that I have my Instagram, that helps too. I get a lot of people off of there or on my website or at my job. It's just really word of mouth, and especially if you want to get clients, definitely look the part, play the part, be professional, dress professional, have your makeup on, be ready to go. Definitely also have business cards aside from having a website and an Instagram. Definitely have business cards to pass out all the time. Always have them on you. You never know who you're going to meet. If you are definitely trying to build your client list and start freelancing on other people, and doing makeup on other people, maybe getting a job at a department store, whatever it is, definitely practice on everyone you know. Family, friends, aunts, moms, cousins, sisters, whatever it is. Practice on all different ages, skin tones, skin textures, putting on lashes, doing foundation, matching foundation. It definitely helps. So to recap my little rant, 1, it's definitely hard work, early mornings, long days, but it is worth it. It is rewarding at the end of the day. So if you definitely are like into that, then it's probably for you to practice every chance that you get. Practice and get each part of the face down pat until you feel confident. Recap and put a period on this question. It's definitely rewarding. I love doing it. I'm so happy that I do it, and I'm so happy that the people that I've done makeup on have found me, and we've made relationships, connections, friendships with some of them, and it's just great. I love doing makeup. So yeah, anyway. So those are all the questions that I'm going to answer for this video. I'm going to put up another poll maybe in like a few weeks to see if you guys have any more questions for me. I know that I went on a little bit of a tangent today. So if you guys have any other questions, definitely put them up in my poll. I will definitely probably put it up in a few weeks. But other than that, that is it for this Q&A, my first one. I hope you guys found my answers helpful to your questions, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!